Towns with a population of 20 to 50,000 were previously the domain of the private car. They were considered too small for local public transport to be attractive. Surveys have shown, however, that 85% of the traffic volume in such towns is local and can therefore be directly influenced. That's why more and more towns are developing new concepts to ease the traffic situation and increase the mobility of their citizens. A small town with a population of 28,000 situated at the western tip of Lake Constance. To help retain the charm of the old town, a pedestrian precinct was created and a new public transport system developed. In order to achieve blanket coverage, we've set up 5 lines, all of which converge at this central bus station in a so-called rendezvous system. All the buses arrive at the same time. Passengers then have time to change buses, which all leave again at the same time.
Alle Busse kommen gleichzeitig an. Man hat noch Zeit zum Umsteigen und sie fahren wieder gleichzeitig weg.
The corporation bus timetable is fully coordinated to suit regional and international railway traffic. We've used low-entry technology for passenger-friendly vehicles. These local buses are used by women with prams, people in wheelchairs, passengers with heavy luggage. This is why low-entry vehicles were chosen right from the start.
Man hat auch schweres Gepäck und deshalb ist Niederflur von vornherein vorausgesetzt worden.
When the doors open, the right side of the bus is lowered. This so-called kneeling function makes it easier for all passengers to get on and off the bus. The minibuses used before had a platform at the back. Neoplan has eliminated this platform by developing a new rear axle. As a result, the back of the bus is used just as much as the front section.
Das hat zur Folge, dass der hintere Teil des Busses genauso gut frequentiert werden kann wie der vordere Teil. So gibt es
In turn, there's no congestion as passengers move along.
im Bus, sondern es geht alles flott vonstatten. Und jeder Kunde
Everything proceeds smoothly. Each passenger can get on at the back, at the front, or in the middle of the bus.
haben wir die
Ticket machines have been installed beside all the doors for passengers to cancel their tickets. A 15-minute service is operated with 12 vehicles. These 9-meter-long low-entry minibuses are a further development of the Frauenfeld model. The front axle has been brought forward, and the rear axle has single tires now. The vehicles comply with the latest technical developments and are equipped with an oxidizing converter. Neoplan was the only company that could fulfill all these demands for us. They practically developed the bus to suit the scale we need. Lemgo, the small Hanseatic town in the Lippe region. The corporation bus service was launched in September 1994. Here too, the reason for introducing a corporation bus service was a traffic development plan which included not only restrictions for car traffic, but also promoted alternative types of transport. The introduction of the corporation bus also persuaded us to introduce a new corporate identity. The aim was to ensure that the bus stood out clearly from the buses which had been running here before. We held a competition, and the winning entry then led to the system which exists today. It produced the blue, which is seen as an essential feature of the corporation bus system, and actually made a major contribution to the success of these buses. The rendezvous principle ensures that the buses arrive punctually at the central bus station. An onboard computer makes sure that the bus keeps to the exact timetable and also switches the traffic lights by radio if the bus is behind schedule. The corporation bus also has special rights. It's allowed to use special filter lanes and drive right into the pedestrian precinct. In the old system, which was in operation until September 1994, we had an annual volume of roughly 70 to 100,000 passengers here in Lemgo. By projecting the figures for the past 6 months, the first half year of operation, we arrive at a figure of 1.3 million passengers for a full year. As you see, the corporation bus system has met with an excellent response from the population. In accordance with the customer's special request, these vehicles have a double-width front door to allow ideal passenger flow. A total of 8 Model 4011 minibuses are in operation. There were several reasons why we opted for a Neoplan bus. Here in Lemgo, there are many narrow streets, which is why we chose a 10-meter bus. We also wanted low-entry models and a 3-door version. And only Neoplan was able to supply the requested 10-meter bus with 3 doors. So the decision was really very easy. Bad Salzuflen, the town's history is characterized by its saline water. Nowadays, it's a well-known and popular health resort. We need traffic-calmed areas. We have to provide a suitably peaceful atmosphere for visitors to our spa. So it's vital to keep cars out of the town centre as much as possible. You could say the main aim of our traffic concept was to keep the town centre free of cars and, with that in mind, to introduce an efficient corporation bus system. Before the corporation bus system was launched in Bad Salzuflen, the previous scheduled bus service drove in large loops through the residential areas. It ran on 3 different routes as a 45-minute service. These old loop routes have now been thoroughly reorganized as diametric lines. 6 different buses now rendezvous at the marketplace right in the center of town. We expect to have around 1 million passengers in the first year of operation. In 1993, the old transport system had 330,000 passengers. This means that the new system will be able to treble the number of users. The new system operates with modern Neoplan Metroliners, where the body of the bus is made entirely of fibre composites. The advantages are less weight, smaller engine, lower fuel consumption, and as a result, lower running costs. We chose the Neoplan Metroliner because it has advanced technology, because it offers a whole range of benefits, first and foremost the light but strong carbon body, which means a third less fuel consumption.
Aber feste Carbon-Karosserie, dadurch ein Drittel weniger Verbrauch.
Corporation bus systems have also been introduced along the same lines in other towns, with great success, and with Neoplan midi buses. With its 35 different low-entry corporation bus systems, Neoplan offers the greatest selection. We execute bus concepts to satisfy your requirements and wishes, in keeping with our slogan, Neoplan, at the service of the public. Constant efforts to perfect the low-floor principles for the convenience of passengers have had sensational results. The Neoplan Metroshuttle. The vehicle is a 100% low-floor design, without platforms. The rear wheelhouses have disappeared from the passenger compartment. located right at the end of the vehicle. A new four-wheel steering system with a super steering program guarantees a high level of maneuverability. This has been made possible by the use of new drive technology, electrical power transmission by means of wheel hub motors. Neoplan has been putting electrical power transmission to use since 1989 and has continued to develop this technology in conjunction with motor. In contrast to conventional drives, the energy here is transmitted electrically. Mechanical components such as the transmission, differentials and shafts are no longer used. The electrical wheel hub motors are located directly on the steered rear axle. The power is supplied by a diesel engine with a flange-mounted generator. A compact KHD unit in accordance with Euro 2 standard is used. The advantage offered by this drive technology is that the engine runs at virtually constant speed in an optimum range of operation. Substantially lower exhaust emissions and longer engine service life are achieved as a result. A dynamic magnet accumulator complements the electrical power transmission perfectly. It stores the braking energy, which is then used when starting off again. Depending on the application, the wheel hub motors can also be supplied by a battery. For example, when driving in an emission-free inner city area with completely emission-free operation. The control electronics calculates the optimum energy flow and ensures the perfect interaction of the individual drive components. This new drive technology is impressive from both an economic and ecological point of view. Electronically controlled super steering program complements the very latest electrical drive technology, which enables the 12-meter low-floor bus to have different wheelbases thanks to the four-wheel steering system. Depending on the space available for maneuvering, complex or tight curves at the turning circle can be negotiated using the newly developed four-wheel steering system, which means that it is even possible to pull into a bus stop diagonally. The future has already begun. The first vehicles are successfully being used in Herten. Metroshuttle, comfortable and passenger-friendly due to the universal low-floor technology. Energy-saving and environmentally friendly due to the intelligent network electrical drive system. A bus true to our motto. Neoplan, here to serve the public. Welcome aboard. What was recently no more than a dream has now become reality. Come aboard the carbon-designed Metroliner and feel at home immediately. This is a bus you're guaranteed to like. Passenger-friendly, low-entry technology combined with attractive styling and all the convenience of a coach. Battery-powered electric drive, a co-production by Auwärter and Neoplan, is ideal wherever no exhaust fumes whatsoever are permissible. Vehicles like the Neoplan Metroliner don't believe in hanging around waiting. They much prefer to keep on the move. The batteries of this bus can be changed by just one person in a matter of minutes. The drive batteries are charged in a power station developed specially for that purpose. The bus goes there at certain intervals, for example every 7 to 8 trips of 5 kilometers, or the equivalent driving time, and the driver changes the batteries. The mobile, fully automatic battery charging and exchange station guarantees around-the-clock bus service. Instead of having to park while the batteries are recharged, the vehicle simply refuels with a new battery unit at the touch of a button. That doesn't take any longer than it would to fill up at the petrol station. As a result, the bus can be used for a continuous regular service. Auwärter batteries, with the know-how gained from many years of development, testing and practical use in electrically powered road vehicles, have been specially designed for these buses. 10 Metroliners with battery-powered electric drive have been in operation successfully and reliably at the Hanover Exhibition Centre since 1990. A model like the Neoplan N8008E has both obvious and hidden qualities, and its inner strengths live up to its outer promise in every respect. The clean solution for tomorrow, available today, in keeping with our slogan, Neoplan, one step ahead of progress. The Megashuttle is a large capacity vehicle for 180 passengers, 100 of them seated. Despite the reduction in traffic space, seating capacity has been increased by about 100% by comparison with conventional articulated buses. This vehicle is thus particularly suitable for connecting city centres with suburbs and for rapid urban transit. This means of transport is thus an alternative and a supplement to rail-bound transport, offering similar passenger carrying capacity at much lower cost. The Megashuttle is based on the well-proven concept of the Megaliner. As early as 1978, giant 4-axle double-deckers were supplied to Argentina and Turkey. 17 vehicles for Cape Kennedy followed. Its use in Europe was made possible by the new 4-axle steering, which fulfilled the valid EC guidelines for operation on bends. The ecological and economic advantages of the Megaliner were transferred to the urban bus version. The individual advantages of the Megashuttle are as follows. Comfort. Passenger capacity is considerably higher than that of a conventional articulated bus. Three large double doors and 3 staircases guarantee ideal passenger flow. This guarantees short halts at bus stops. "100 passengers can be seated in comfort on the Megashuttle. About half of them would have to stand in an articulated bus. This becomes even plainer when we look at the overall capacity. The Megashuttle can carry 180 passengers, while an articulated bus would leave many of them still standing at the bus stop. To sum up, the Megashuttle has almost twice the seating capacity of an articulated bus and thus offers twice the passenger comfort. Maneuverability. Even in towns, the Megashuttle is safe to drive. The specially developed Neoplan 4-axle steering is dependent on speed and driving direction. This gives the vehicle astonishing maneuverability, well within the 25-meter turning circle prescribed by EC regulations. Safety. Dispensing with articulation makes the vehicle controllable even in extreme situations. For optimal safety and travelling comfort, Neoplan offers all sensible safety systems, ABS and ASR for ideal traction and tracking stability when accelerating and braking. Space-saving engine arrangement. Engine and gearbox are arranged crosswise at the rear. This ideal positioning provides more space for passengers inside the vehicle. Low floor technology. The floor of the vehicle is level throughout, with no step. Getting on becomes safer, quicker, and more comfortable for all passengers. Neoplan is the inventor of this technology. We have been building low-floor buses for over 30 years. Aesthetics. Yet another advantage. The vehicle's attractive modern appearance. The Megashuttle is thus ideally matched to the architecture of the modern town. And last but not least, because of its high seating capacity, the vehicle offers an ideal price-to-performance ratio. The first Megashuttle is already in use in the German city of Chemnitz. Where suburban trains and underground systems stop, the Megashuttle will carry passengers safely and comfortably home. Join Neoplan on its journey into the future. In keeping with our motto, Neoplan, one step ahead of progress.